Lucario that's not on their PR.
Oh.
Don't quote me on that. That's what I heard, but things happen. I also heard he wasn't playing that well that day. Stuff happens, and you know how it is sometimes when you got to fly out. So props to like the props to like the Sothes and guys that go out and come back and then beast out, even though they got 3 hours to adjust.
Yeah, right.
Time difference. So looks like these are just like a little bit of hand warmers. But one thing that impresses me about Red Ranger is like just the neutral, man. The guy
he takes his time.
Yeah, the guy takes his time, you know? And then when he gets the grab, like I had no idea Ganondorf could chain grab those. And most of these characters I'm seeing him chain grabbing, he's chain grabbing everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hide your kids, hide your wife, but he's chain grabbing everybody out here. Like, I mean the Ganondorfs in my state don't do
that. They're bad, dude. They get on the PR and they don't even make it out of pools.
They're on some, you know what?
Minnesota Ganons are awful.
You know what I'm saying?
Bunch of busters.
The thing I know about Sothe is combos, man.
He's got them.
And he's such an, like, it's an offensive Ivysaur, too. Like, the guy's shooting 4 or 5 shoulder beams a game. I think that's absurd. How do you get 4 or 5 charged up? I can't even get 3 charged up when I'm playing Ivysaur.
I normally don't have one charged up until, like, halfway through my 3rd stock.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I need this.
This guy will have it, like, halfway through his stock.
Yeah, he putting in codes or something. Okay. I can take that one. That
definitely
sucks.
An on-purpose whiz kick off the stage.
So there's a lot of shield stops I see when I've seen Red Ranger play before, you know?
Yeah.
He's not giving up for this shit. Oh. Smash DI or risk good DI. Oh, you can't take those though. You can't take those though.
Oh.
That's one problem with supercharging it like that. Oh, and he could have had another one if you had just rolled on stage. But that's one thing about Ivysaur when you try to charge it faster, it cancels a lot like Kruggle's lasers on the floor, and you actually charge it faster when you do that way, but then you run the risk of accidentally shooting it because you're trying to charge it so fast because you're not seeing it, you know?
Right.
So one thing I've always enjoyed about Ivysaur is that, like, by trade he's a floaty character, but as you'll see Sothe play, anytime he can shoot an up air and then he turns into a fast faller just for the duration of the move.
Right.
You know? So it's good for like mixing up your landing times and getting out of combos.
Right.
And then they start to look for that, you can just change up and do a down air instead, which actually more like a Samus, you know, down B. It helps him recover. Not as much, but a little bit.
Just gives him a little bit of that.
Yeah, a little bit of a boost.
Yeah. Ooh, it's super deep.
Ooh,
still got it,
man. In and out
of everything.
So it's like this has been a weird match because I wouldn't even say like Red Ranger is really losing like the neutral. He had an unfortunate stock, but you're seeing Sothe get these edge guards, and it's really, you know, it's turning into stocks.
He's demonstrating why he's considered one of the best Ivysaur though.
Yeah.
He's getting those death touches.
Ooh. What's the read? Okay,
Ooh,
and now
it
is he opted to save that one. Oh, took everything from him.
Protected
And then fired the solar beam just to waste the Kamehameha. Oh, they want the run back. Okay, he sent it back. I think you should have at least taken a second to relax.
I like this style.
Really, just run it in. Because you see what's happening.
I'd do it more if I wasn't a pussy.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say that today.
A wiener. Sorry.
Oh. One thing I like what Sothe's doing right now. Ivysaur, they call him like a grass mark.
Oh.
And I like how he's keeping the Ganondorf at the length of the vines. Okay, running back again. Oh, you think about Ivysaur, his reach is so far.
Yeah. I was talking to Elert about it when he was on commentary before you about there's a lot of characters that are in PM, like basically like melee plus characters. Like Wario is like Jigglypuff plus, like Ivysaur is Mars plus.
Mars plus, definitely. That 100%, 100%. I think I've actually heard they call like Pit Sword Puff too. Now I think about it.
I can see that.
Yeah, not that real, but. hit him with a solar beam right there.
Ooh.
Oh!
I didn't expect that one.
I feel like I might be wrong. Ivysaur has to have one of the fastest like tether latches. I don't know what that's called. Where like after you've up B, you can then snap to the ledge snap, something like that.
Yeah.
So much faster than most of the other characters that do use tethers. And it actually throws people off if you ask me.
Yeah,
Because just how fast he gets back to the stage.
I know
Or she gets back to the stage. It's technically a girl.
Why does she have the deepest voice if she's a girl?
I guess technically, I mean, if you met a female bear and she had have a very like loud masculine voice.
Hey, all the female bears I know are perfect ladies.
Alright.
Oh, the good crouch canceling in.
Oh, there we go. Is that enough to equal it up? Unfortunately, this stage has a very high ceiling.
Yes.
On most other stages, it would have been a wrap.
Definitely a really good gaining stage because of how close the walls are, but with how tall it is.
How tall the ceiling is. Yeah, I think this is actually, it's funny that they struck to this stage because it makes me wonder what the Ivysaur saw on the stage.
Oh, not a second one.
So he's taking a second to run it back. Think about a counter pick. And that game was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. But at the same time, I think you got to at least take a second to breathe.
Yeah.
At least take a second to breathe. Because if I'm Sothe, I'm sitting here thinking like, hey, it's the same game we were just playing, you know?
Like, didn't
we
we do this once already?
Yeah, dude, we just did this, you know?
We go found another good
theme.
pick.
Yeah, staying with the same thing. These
short walls, high ceiling.
Yeah, I can understand that because you don't want to get walled out by these vines. There's nothing worse than that.
Ooh, wow.
Bad start. And the most demoralizing part is by the time he comes back, he's basically at 0. So all the percent you just did, you got to do it all over again. That's why it's very important to get your combos off on this character.
Yeah.
And then is that another stock? Unfortunately not. It's going to take some time for that to
Oh.
That's exactly what Red needed right now. Exactly what Red needed. Okay.
Oh, okay. Good patience wait.
Saving the Ivysaur. I'm sure the Ganondorf had some follow-up for that.
Oh, what?
And that kills at 100 on this level. This also has a high ceiling, at least from the melee days. I don't know how high it is now. That's a very interesting bait, too, that the Ivysaurs have. Because the ledge dash for Ivysaur, I think, is the second fastest in the game.
Oh.
So when you draw the character to the ledge and then take advantage of it from there. Oh!
Wow.
The Ranger's going to need to start soul searching right now. Oh.
Oh. No.
These attacks that the Ivysaurs are doing, they still do a fair amount of damage, but when you add in the healing too,
it's like another 50% more damage.
I want to say one of the throws does like 10%, but then heals 6. And then, oh, Ganondorf is still alive, man. That's still not going to kill. There we go. That's what he needed. So you're going to need something because the good thing is, as I said before, I'm pretty sure Ganondorf has some kind of chain grab on this guy. And it looks like he might even float too high, so he does it. And that is the set.
Man, that was really proper showing by Sothe.
Sothe goes on. Not sure who he's playing up next.
So that
Dexter and Hyper Flame. So, and then does the winner of that play Sothe? Okay. So look, now I'm understanding what the top floor is. So we got Dexter and Hyper Flame. And then we got...
What did Ripple end up playing? What did Ripple play?
Dexter Hyper Flame, Sothe IPK. And then the winner of those two games will play each other. And then the winner of that will play the... No.
Eamon's still in there. Dexter still in there somewhere.
Dexter's playing Hyper Flame right now. So wait, who does Sothe play next? Who does Sothe play next? And then the winner of this will play IPK, because IPK Sothe already happened. Okay, that's going to happen on stream. Okay, so winner's finals has not been played yet. That's why we're a little confused. Okay. So first we're watching Versace
moving
Hyper Flame Dexter. Then we're watching Sothe versus the winner of IPK of Dexter Hyper Flame. And then we're watching the winner of the 4 of those play the loser of Sothe and Hyper Flame. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Who ended up taking teams?
It's another good question. Who won teams?
Who won teams?
It wasn't me and Mo, so who cares?
It wasn't you and Mo? It wasn't me and Mo, so who cares? Oh, man. So we're going to try and contain our bias.
Are we?
No.
Speak for yourself.
Let's go, Dexter.
I'm a hater.
Come on, man. My man is hot now. My man is focused. My man got it. So this will be an interesting set because we know a lot about one of the players, and we've just met the other player this weekend.
Yeah.
But this is the best we got, man.
It'll be interesting.
I know right now. I'm holding up my spirit bomb for my boy. Hold it up. Hold it up. Give him your energy, man. Hey, and we got the rock, paper, scissors. Let's go. We got the rock, paper, scissors. Let's go. That's all we needed, baby.
That's game 1 right there.
That's game 1.
Write it down.
Forfeit.
Fill that bubble in.